Hi, I'm Awais Ahmed, the Next Generation India Fellow for Innovation, supported by the United Nations Foundation and the Council on Energy, Environment and Water. I'm the founder and CEO of Pixxel Space Technologies, which is a space technology company building and deploying a constellation of hyperspectral imaging satellites which help us see the environmental parameters and phenomena happening across the globe to enable us to build what we call a health monitor for the planet, to see how the forests are shrinking or growing, how the polar ice caps are doing, how the general pollution levels on the planet are doing. I grew up in Aldur in the Chikgmaglur district in Karnataka, grew up fascinated with space and wanting to create some level of impact. In my free time that Pixxel allows me, I like reading books and playing a few video games. As a fellow, the goal is to be able to inspire the next generation because we've been talking about the problems that have been plaguing our planet for quite a while, and the only way to solve them is to be able to take action. So to use this fellowship as a catalyst for helping not only work with policymakers, work with governments, work with different organizations to initiate action, but also at the same time be able to evangelize and communicate the work that is happening across various sustainable development goals for the next generation and for the existing generation, especially with regards to innovation and how innovation or jugaad that we sort of talk about in India can not only be for for smaller things, but can be something that can be used to make tangible impact for making the world a more sustainable place in the years to come. As India approaches its centenary of independence, I think the vision for India is to be globally at the forefront of innovation, sustainability and also social equity all at the same time, right? I think for the longest while over the past few decades, India has played catch up in terms of development to the rest of the world, but given the pace at which the economy is growing, given the pace at which the people are growing and sort of being educated, I think in 2047 we will see India being close to a developed nation, but not at the compromise of environment, working sustainably, having a green economy where progress doesn't come at the expense of what is happening to our environment, while at the same time ensuring that the rich cultural heritage and diversity that we have as a country, something that can still be not only maintained but used as a competitive advantage to make sure that India starts to play a more leading role in global matters as being one of the countries that has always been neutral and non-aligned, that can sort of hopefully help bridge the global nations together, bridge different geographies together, and help chart a way globally forward, not only for our country as a sustainable way forward, but for the entire globe. So I think there's 2 or 3 ways in which young Indians can contribute to this mission. Of course, on a day-to-day basis, I think just being more educated and being more cognizant of the impact that we create on the world around us, participating in dialogues with folks, especially that we disagree on, participating in community building events and helping evangelize the thoughts in a sort of gentle and kind manner with each other, I think is the most basic thing that we can all do on a day-to-day basis. While at the same time, I think as sort of India grows as a nation, we can be a little bit more risk-taking in our ventures and sort of work at the cutting edge of sort of what's there, not just repeat what's been done in the rest of the world, but see some things that can be done uniquely here, that we can leverage the unique diversity, the culture and the different ways of going about things, and sort of being more entrepreneurial, being more risk-taking, while at the same time ensuring that we don't forget the community and the folks around us, and helping just communicating to the next person around us, and if they can communicate to the next person around them, it sort of helps create that chain where we can all move forward. Yeah, the message for world leaders would be that I think it's enough time for us to consult and create reports and look at policies and actually start taking action, not as individual nations but united as a species. We are all crew on spaceship Earth after all. So I think forgetting about national boundaries and seeing how we can work together as a species to take action, because it's either unity or oblivion. I think unbridled optimism, the fact that young fellows can sort of come together and dare to dream to take action and sort of help catalyze positive action in the world. So I think very optimistic about the future. My name is Awais Ahmed and I'm a Next Generation India Fellow. I'm building a health monitor for the planet through a constellation of hyperspectral imaging satellites that image the Earth's health parameters. Let's unlock the future together.